Aloha friends, I'm Helen with Floating Yoga School. This is a mini practice designed to change your perspective. Maybe you're in a place where you just need to switch up your energy. Maybe you're having a disagreement with somebody. Maybe you need to see things from another angle. We're going to play with some little inversions, have fun, go upside down. Don't take it too seriously, and hopefully afterwards you feel like you have a fresh eye, a fresh perspective on life or whatever issue you are considering. We're going to start today standing near the back of your mat. So give yourself a moment here to arrive. You can rock a little bit forward and back, heels to toes. We often start standing at the top of our mat, so standing at the back here is already a little shift in perspective. Allow for some stillness. Keep your eyes open and just begin to notice what you notice around you. Steady your eyes, maybe close them or soften your gaze and begin to turn inward. Begin to notice your thoughts, your emotions, any physical sensations. And then start to lengthen and deepen your breath. Turn on your strong Ujjayi breath. And imagine as you breathe in, you're drawing air from the soles of your feet all the way to the crown of your head. And as you're breathing out, you're sending it right back down into the earth. We'll do that a few more times. You can blink your eyes open, reach your arms to the sky, full breath in. Exhale, fold forward, hinge from your hips. Let your head and your neck relax. Inhale, lift halfway, long spine. As you exhale, walk your hands out. Find a high plank up or push up. Hold here, shift forward, and then shift back. So we're not moving into chaturanga, we're just taking some weight forward into your toes and your fingertips, and then back through your heels, your wrists. One more inhale forward. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Adjust your stance as you need. Let your chest press to your thighs and breathe. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, walk your hands back to your hands, back to the back of your mat. Lift halfway, breathe in. And fold, breathe out. Rise up, reach up, full inhale. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, a little back bend, bend your elbows, cactus your arms, open up through your chest. Doesn't have to be deep. Breathe in, reach high. Breathe out, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, high plank again, walk yourself forward. Shift forward, inhale. This time exhale, chaturanga to your belly, take it all the way down. Baby cobra, breathe in, lift your heart. Exhale, lower down. Hands a little wider, inhale, lift. And exhale, release. Press up, high plank or tabletop. Downward facing dog, exhale. Bend your knees, breathe in, look to your feet. Exhale, walk your hands back. Forward, fold back of your space. Inhale, rise. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Shift your weights to your left foot. Draw your right knee up like you're taking a big step. Breathe in here, one-legged Tadasana, hands at heart. Engage your low belly, relax your shoulders. Find some stability. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, take a big step forward, kind of awkward like you're taking a lunge. Press into your front heel, draw your left hip forward and reach both arms to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, lean forward, sweep your hands back, hover above your leg. We're gonna do that twice more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lean forward, hands back. Last one. Hold here, take an inhale. Exhale, easy warrior three. So you might just come to your toes. You might start to lift your back foot. Still really early, so breathe into your body. Notice what it needs, what it's asking for. Stay engaged and long. Full breath in. Exhale, low lunge, hands down. Step your foot to the back of your mats. We're going to take right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Inhale. And exhale, standing splits at the back of your space. Walk your hands back. Play with balance, hands to your ankle, your calf, maybe even fingertips in line with your toes feels good. So stretching out the opposite leg. And then release, feet together, forward fold, back of your space. Lift halfway, breathe in. Fold and release. Inhale, rise up, hands high. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Same thing to the other side. Shift your weight to your right foot. Draw your left knee up like you're going to take a big step. And find that engagement, that stability. Breathe here. Full inhale. Exhale, big step forward like you're taking a lunge. Super awkward for me. It's kind of finding that place to land without being stable, arms to the sky. But trust yourself. Trust the process. Breathe in. Lean forward, hands back. Breathe out. 2 more. Inhale to reach. Exhale, find that little lean with wings. 1 more. Inhale, stay. Exhale, find your warrior 3. So feel the length and space. Notice where you're engaged. Notice where you can breathe a little bit more. Space, openness. 1 more inhale. Exhale, low lunge, hands down. Frame your front foots. 3-legged dog, left leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, standing splits at the back of your space. Walk your hands toward your right leg. You can stay, maybe work hands to your ankle, your calf for balance. And then slowly release, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, let it go. Rise up, reach up, hands high. Palms together in front of your heart. Exhale. Inhale to chair pose. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take some little pulses here. Turn on your legs. Really turn on your core. We're going to play in a funky, weird way. We're going to move from your chair into kind of a standing upside down squat, if you will. So kind of like a handstand prep. And if your wrists are not feeling great today, if you're not on as forgiving a surface as me, you might choose to do this a little bit slower. But I'll invite you to, on your next breath out, play with dropping low, hands down, kicking feet to your hips, coming back to your chair. So it's kind of like just a little hop, keeping that engagement of your core, your legs, shifting the weight from your feet to your hands a few times. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. My legs are burning. Find your chair. Stand tall, reach high, big breath in. Fold forward, breathe it out. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Feet can stay close together. You can bring them a little bit wider. Bend your right knee, right fingers below your face, left arm to the sky. And draw some circles with your wrist, both directions. Maybe big circles with your arm. And then switch. Halfway lift, breathe in. Bend your left knee, left hand down, right arm high. Roll out your wrist. Big circle with your arm. And release. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog, crawl your hands forward. Feet together, big toes touch. Right leg to the sky, breathe in. Open up your hip, bend your knee, and drop your left forearm down. You can stay here. Imagine peeking up and underneath your right arm. You can add some movement in your top leg, or you can play. Right hand comes a little closer in line with your left elbow. See if you can take your right knee to your right tricep, lean to your left thumb, maybe float your left foot. If it's not happening, no worries. Replace your right hand, lift your left elbow, take a breath in, and exhale, step forward with your right foot. So we're going to come back to that high crescent lunge, breathe in. Exhale, warrior 3. Lean forward, lift your back foot. Inhale here, and exhale, standing splits, top of your space. You can stay, balance your hands to your ankle, your calf. You can play with some handstand hops here, changing that perspective, palms flat. Little shift forward. So we're going to play with bending the top leg. Think about drawing your heel forward, press through your foot, and come into like a splits handstand. So I'm going to bend my bottom leg, top leg is bent, I'm reaching it forward, and I'm going to think about my legs moving in opposite directions. Rather than reaching up to the sky, maybe I'm trying to extend them forward and back. Forward fold feet together when you've had enough. Lift halfway, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. All the way to standing, hands reach. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Inhale to your chair, hands to your heart. Find those little pulses again, turn on your legs. This time we're gonna take chair to boat pose and then rock and roll into some handstand hops. We're moving fast today. Moving through it. I'm feeling warm, hopefully you're too. So sit low and then all the way down if you can without your hands, find your boat. Make sure you got space behind you. I did my little check. Hands behind your legs, rock it forward and back. You can take a few breaths here. As you're ready, rock forward, hands down, little hop, and continue. So feet to bum, use some momentum. Doesn't have to be graceful. Whoop. When you've had enough, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Maybe take a little flow, maybe you don't. Feet together, big toes touch. This time your left leg reaches high. Open up your hip, bend your knee, drop your right forearm down. It's the same option to peek under your top arm, to add a little bit of movement, or to play with the arm balance. Left hand comes in line with your right elbow. Left knee to your left tricep. Lean forward. Whew. Side's more awkward for me. See if you can look to your right thumb and float your back foot. Come back onto your hand, replace it, lift your right elbow, leg high, breathe in, and then step it forward between your hands. High crescent lunge, inhale. Warrior 3, lean forward, float your back foot. Breathe in here. Standing splits, breathe out. Same options to stay or play with your little handstand hops. Maybe you kick legs straight, or maybe again you play with this top leg bent. So rather than forcing my legs up with a kick, I'm thinking of reaching legs in opposite direction and stacking shoulders over hips. Hips over shoulders, opposite. So lean forward. And for me, one side's a little bit easier. Yep. When you've had enough, forward fold, top of your mat, take your time to play. Lift halfway, breathe in. And fold, breathe out. Heel toe your feet out wide. Heels in, toes out, sit low. Hands to your heart. The best is practicing at a park in public places because you get to eavesdrop and practice yoga through all the other stuff going on. Sometimes it makes me lose my train of thought, just like life. Remind myself to come right back. Breathe in. And breathe out. Hands to the floor, take your hips high. Bring your hands to your calves. Start to work your shoulders underneath, behind your knees. Maybe hands can come to low back and connect. I do not have the space right now. Maybe you play with Firefly TT Basana, hands down. Shelf with your elbows. Squeeze your inner thighs. Float your feet. Deep breath in. And slowly release down. Feet together, knees out wide. Lift your heart as you inhale. Fold over your legs as you exhale. Breathe here. Begin to lift yourself up. Windshield wiper your legs right and left. And find your way to a comfortable seated position. Short mini flow. We're not going to do many other shapes together. You're more than welcome to come onto your back, take a full Shavasana. Or if you'd like to join me, we're going to take a simple seated twist and then a seated meditation. Arms to the sky as you breathe in. Twist to your right as you breathe out. And you can take any other leg variation. Unwind back to center, hands high, and then twist in the opposite direction. Slowly release back to center. If your legs are crossed, perhaps you cross the other foot in front. Because this is such a short mini flow, I'm not going to take a long Shavasana, but please, as always, know to take more, to stay, to do whatever your body's asking for. If you're joining me in meditation, palms can be up for more receiving, palms down for more grounding energy. Eyes soft or closed. And then rather than try to tune out all the external stuff, see if you can notice everything around you. With your eyes closed, focusing primarily on your sense of hearing. If your eyes are open, you can gently look around. Allow each thing you notice to be identified, maybe labeled, but without judgment, good, bad, or otherwise. It simply is there. You simply observe it. And you continue to breathe. If you'd like a little bit more time, please stay. If you feel ready to move on, start to reawaken your physical body. Maybe blink your eyes open. Add in little movements. And bring your palms together in front of your heart. Notice where your mind is now. Perhaps a change of perspective from moving upside down, from moving in a slightly different way. Doesn't take long. These short yoga practices are just as good as long ones, if not better, because you actually do them and squeeze them in. And I thank you as always for joining me, for sharing your practice, and I will see you soon. We'll bow our heads together. Let me know any requests that you have. Be sure to subscribe here if you're not already, and go to floatingyogaschool.com to subscribe to my newsletter for all the latest on yoga retreats, teacher trainings, and lots of fun stuff coming up. See ya.